So I'm Tony, welcome to episode 3 of our motorhome gap year diary, and this is actually the day before we set off, just showing you the view we're leaving behind. Some will say we're mad, but there we are. We're going to hope to find a lot more views. So this is our trusty Rapido. We've been spending the last week planning, as you can imagine. So we bought all these plastic boxes for our garage, which has taken some time to sort. We did the sensible thing, I guess, and we've left ourselves enough space so we're not going to panic, and just walking around the other side to the garage again. Luckily quite a nice day to do this. And then we've got our electric bikes all packed away. Amazing how much you can get in. It is a very big garage on this Rapido. Then coming inside, my lovely wife Paula.
Hello.
There she is. It'd be nice if I didn't, chop her head off. And he says, trying to
or fall up the steps.
Walk up the steps, rather ungainly. I'll get better at this, though. I was going to say, first of all, also introducing you to the motorhome gap year bear. And for some reason, there's a seagull that's kind of crept in, but that's what seagulls do. It wasn't invited, but there we are. We'll probably take it away. One of the things we concentrated on the last week and the last few days even is, what do you take away? And some things have to be quite small. So here's a selection of things we've bought that Paula's going to go through with you.
Yeah, we've bought some gadgets. The first one here being these here. These are scales to weigh yourself on, like bathroom scales. You can buy a really small, compact one. You just sit on the bathroom floor and you just set them up in the morning. We can keep check on.
And they're Bluetooth for 2 people as well, so
yeah.
You can have a look at how well you're doing on the journey in terms of looking after yourself.
Yeah. And regarding scales, we've also bought some kitchen scales, and believe it, this is scales, believe it or not. And you just open them up and then put your bowl on top, and it tells you in the dial here how much weight you've got, and that takes up hardly any room in your cupboard. Amazing. Another thing we've bought is a blood pressure monitor. Comes in a little box, and you take it out, and it's got the band that you put on your wrist, and then the screen that tells you what your blood pressure is. Again, we're trying to be healthy while we're away, so that's another good thing.
We did have one, but it was really bulky, wasn't it? Hence the motivation to
one.
buy small. You can buy everything small.
Everything small, including the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
So this is a little vacuum cleaner. You just take the cover off the end and press this. And it is quite strong carpet. It's only a little nozzle, but we've only got a little bit of carpet, and the dust collects in here. So I'm sure that'll be great for us.
I should say, talking about carpet, for some reason Rapido decided to put this very, very light carpet in. So very odd idea.
Very odd idea, yeah.
Well, like the light upholstery as well.
And for some reason, this is also a light. We don't really know why it's a light.
No, which could even be red and funky, because obviously that's what you want.
Obviously rechargeable. Rechargeable, this one. We did buy as well. This is a steamer for doing the bits of ironing that we'll need. Hopefully not very much of it. It is main, so we can only use it on hookup. But it does work very well. We've tried it in the house and it's very good, and it can just go in the cupboard down the bottom. Now the last thing that we've got is a little bit of frivolous that Tony's bought. So you press the button here, and we've got some fairy lights. I think they're 10 metres, did you say they are?
10 metres of fairy lights.
So when we're having a glass of wine of an evening outside, we can put the fairy lights out.
How could we possibly survive without that?
And it is a light as well, so you can even have a disco if you want. So that was another one of the purchases.
I should say, I'm in charge of gadgets. I used to be known as Inspector Gadget. Can't help myself. And Paula normally gives me a look. And I think it's fair to say all of these passed the Paula look test.
They did, yeah. They're all clever. My favourite being the little kitchen scales. I just think they're amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that is clever. I feel like we're doing one of these consumer programs now where they test everything. So that's all part of the preparation. We're going tomorrow. On Monday, we set off. Our first trip is actually to Newark, of all places, back to Brown Hills, where it came from, for a few little adjustments. And you can actually catch us on Knots TV from 5:30 on Tuesday.
Yep.
Going back to our roots, I spent, it's actually closing down this year. I spent a lot of time going on Knots TV in the early days. So we're both on there. So you can tune in online if you're not local. But obviously this is the last time it's going to be the boring preparation. The next time.
Yeah, we'll be on the road next time. Exciting.
I think it's fair to say after Newark, then we do set off. We're starting a good old Skegness, which Paula being a Nottingham girl, she knows it well. and then off to probably Hunstanton and Cromer, going around East Anglia. Then who knows what next?
Yeah.
But you can only find out by tuning into this and hopefully subscribing as well, if you will. That would be lovely. So it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from her.
Goodbye.
Bye.